Hello, my name is PY Dolphin. I have just had 51 joyful days with my awesome friends from Japan and ASEAN country through the legendary program 48th SSEAYP. And by the way, SSEAYP stands for the Ship for Southeast Asians and Japan Youth Program. Ever since I came back from the ship, my friends and family keep on asking me about how my days on the ship went by. I was excited to tell them everything in details on the first time, but then I have to repeat the same story again and again until the level that I can learn by heart my story. So today, while having a serious SSEAYP sick, I decided to illustrate my day so that I could tell the whole world what I did every day on the legendary ship named Nippon Maru. Introducing to you a day of a PY.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
สบายดีตอนเช้าเด้อทุกๆคน
Selamat pagi. Mana nak kema PY?
Magandang umaga.
Good morning.
Arun sawat.
Oh, did you hear that? That's how I was waking up every morning. Sometimes the sound is very gentle. Sometimes it's very, very loud that you just want to punch into the face of the person speaking. Anyway, no matter how morning call sounds like, I always sleepily wake up at 7 a.m. and get ready for the new day. Just like other cabin, I have two cabin mates from different contingents, and we call each other roomies. My cabin mates are PY Umi and PY Lido. As usual, I come to Umi's bed and wake her up, but she always talks to me while her eyes are still closed. I'm fit enough, I don't need exercise, and then continues to sleep. And I come to Lido's bed just to see it's empty. Well, she always wakes up super early in the morning, like 5 a.m., and run around the sheet or see the dawn with her special someone. So romantic and lovely. But no one asked me out, so I have never done that before. Poor me. Anyway, no time to think about it. I need to hurry up to attend morning exercise. It's not compulsory for everyone, but believe me, you will regret not doing it when you are back home. So each SG will take turn to lead morning exercise, and today is SGA's turn. They are teaching us kola dance.
Excuse me, can I have your attention please for one more time? She tastes like cola, sweet, sweet sugar cola. When I took a sip from her lips, she sent me on a trip. She keeps me up at night and it's all because
Well, the movement is not too difficult, but I think everybody is enjoying creating their own move. And it takes us about half an hour to do morning exercise until we are all starving and we hear this familiar sound. Yay! Let's queue up for breakfast. There will always be a menu man waiting for you. I mean literally, he stands next to the menu for every meal. I don't know what he's there for, but I just love seeing him every time I go to the dining hall. Now, what should we do? Eat? No, wait, we have to spray our hands first. When to spray? Well, we spray our hands not only before every meal, but also every time we get on the ship after homestay. The admins even bring the spray bottle whenever we go on institutional visits, and spray our hands before we start eating. I am so upset with the bottle that I even panically look for it when I'm at home having meals with my family. We don't know what exactly inside the bottle, but we believe it will magically prevent us from virus. Okay, so my hands are clean now. Let's get some food. What's on the menu today? Hard-boiled egg, omelette, eggs with tomato, grilled fish, seaweed soup, stir-fried veggies, rice, bread, and yogurt. Wow, looks delicious, right? Actually, if you look closer, you can see there are three main categories: egg, fish, and veggies. No matter which meal of the day it is, we will follow these steps. We get in line, just like having buffet. Pick up an empty plate or bowl, get some rice or porridge, then main dish, veggies, soups, spoons, chopsticks, forks, and desserts. For breakfast, we have yogurt as dessert. Sometimes the lines might be long, which actually a good chance for us to make new friends. Afterwards, we will find a place to sit down. You can sit anywhere in the dining halls with anyone. For me, I usually choose to sit next to the windows and enjoy beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean. Imagine you are sitting in a 5-star cruise ship in the middle of the blue and calm ocean. Looking over the window, a marvelous view of Fuji Mountain appears. How luxurious it is! Or sometimes I see a school of dolphins swimming and jumping over the water all together. Look how joyful and lovely they are. Some people even get to see whales or even sharks. Oh no shark at all. Oh no time to daydream anymore. I need to hurry up and get ready for the morning assembly. Eat. It's 9 a.m. and I have 15 minutes more to take a quick shower and change clothes. I come back to my cabin, and not to my surprise, Lido has already finished her makeup, looking pretty and full of energy for an upcoming busy day, while Umi is still sleeping and smiling. Probably she is dreaming of riding on dolphins with her charming prince. I wake Umi up and get ready. Just before getting out of the cabin, I realize that I almost forget to do a very important thing. Check my temperature. At the very first day we arrived in Japan, each of us was given a thermometer with our ID number on it. It's our duty to check our temperature at least once a day and report back to the admins during morning assembly. However, if there were a potential influenza breakout, we have to do that 3 times a day in front of one admin. That also means we have to stay inside our cabin for the whole day. Believe me, if you are a PY, remember not to wish to have a totally free day on board without any activities. Because when it comes to reality, which means you are quarantined, you won't be crazy and just want to break the door to go out. Be careful with what you wish for. It's 9:15 already and I reached Dolphin Hall just in time. There will be an admin waiting at the door with a box of masks. HPY will pick up one mask and is supposed to wear it all day. Why? It's not compulsory but recommended. It might be a little bit inconvenient while communicating, but it prevents us from transmitting virus. If you see a picture of us wearing masks, it doesn't mean that we are all sick. It just means we are all well prepared for not getting sick. By the way, remember to wear masks to cover your mouth, not your nose, your eyes, or your knees. Many PYs are here and already queued up by SG. Once JPY will stand at the start of the line to record your daily temperature. Make sure you tell him or her correct number or you will make the whole ship panic. What's your temperature? 39. What? I'm so sorry, I mean 35. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, by the way, let me tell you a little bit about SG, which is Solidarity Groups. There are 11 SGs from SGA to SGK, each of which has about 28 PYs from all 11 countries and is managed by one NL and led by 2 GLs with different nationalities. Each SG has its own cheer, own flag and own t-shirt. We can form a rainbow if we all stay in line. Our cabin mates and neighbor cabins are commonly our SG mates. When we get off Nippon Maru and go on country programs, most of the time we go by SG. To sum up, SG is like your community on board, where you live, laugh and love together, exchange culture and build up solidarity. Also, when you come back home, you probably will have SG Facebook group and SG Line group. Well, your SG will follow you wherever you go. Okay, come back to morning assembly. Once our SGs are completed, we are allowed to sit down and the session starts. 11 NLs will take turns every day to sum up what happened the previous day and then tell us about today's schedule. Each of them has their role star, but they all have something in common is that they all care about PY's safety and health. They are like our older brothers and sisters, or even mom or dad. We love them so much, and they love us so much too. Normally, we will see only one NL on stage. If we see more than one, or even 4 or 5 of them, there's something wrong might have happened. After NL, admin or Miss Rico will make an announcement. Then there will be a long line of PYs waiting to make announcement. They can make announcement about anything from serious stuff like subcom meetings or the cultural exchange activities like National Presentation Night, volunteer activities, or go wide with the party team. On a beautiful day, we will even get special announcement from so-called SGS, or some PY might get on stage with a giant paper crane. We can make as many announcements as we want, given that we finished by 10 AM because it is DG time. DG? Okay, discussion group. There are 8 DGs on board, focusing on 8 different topics: corporate social contribution, cross-cultural understanding promotion, environment, food, health, international relations, education, and media. Each PY belongs to one DG that brings our interest, in which we discuss about current issues in Japan and ASEAN. No matter which DG you belong to, you will see this common picture in all of them. Each DG has a facilitator who facilitates what needs facilitation. They are not our teachers, but someone who guides us to go around our DG topic and come up with DG activities. To easily discuss, each DG will be divided to smaller groups with paper and markers to discuss on certain topics, and then present in front of the whole group later on. Many PYs are very active, they talk all the time, share brilliant ideas, and make beautiful paper posters. They are the heart of DG. Besides from discussions, there are some other favorite DG activities too, like sleeping, crane folding, time counting, or love letter composing. It normally takes 2 hours and 45 minutes for DG activities, and when I hear this familiar sound, I'm already starving. I will repeat exactly what I did for breakfast. Say hello to Mr. Menu Man, straighten my hands, and take a look at the menu. Wow, so many dishes. But wait, there are eggs, fish, and veggies categories again. There is something special during lunchtime that attracts all PYs to the dining hall. If you ask 10 PYs what their best dish for lunch, 9 of them will say it's ice cream. The queue for ice cream could be as long as the queue to see Tokyo Tower, and ice cream is as delicious as Japanese authentic sushi. Ice cream here is unlimited. Everyone is allowed to eat as much as we can. Even when I have sore throat or high fever, I still manage to crawl to the dining hall just for a few scoops of ice cream. Yay! Ice cream forever! Finally I have my bowl of ice cream. Let's eat! Itadakimasu! Dolphin, dolphin! Is that somebody calling me? NP, NP! Oh my god, I need to practice for our national presentation. Even though we have been practicing since the day we got on the ship, my NP director is still trying to get us practice more and more. Free time is not free time anymore. Free time means NP time now. Well, practice makes perfect. Other contingents NPs were so awesome and we need to keep up with them. I'm back. I'm so tired. It's 1:45 already and I have only half an hour to relax and get ready for the afternoon session. I come back to my cabin just to realize that Umi is having seasick. She can't join afternoon session, so she is calling the admin for permission to stay in bed. Oh, poor her. She gonna miss our very exciting activity. It is club activity or CA. But actually, she will do her own CA also. But in this case, it is cabin activity. During our trip, there are only 4 afternoons with club activities, where each contingent will introduce their culture. It could be Thai massage, Japanese tea ceremony, or Vietnamese coffee making. Because of limited time, we can't attend all CA, but we have to choose only 2 most favorite ones to participate. Learning about other culture is so much fun, and being able to do it yourself is absolutely awesome. At the end of the program, we will get on the stage and perform or introduce what we learned in CA to other PYs, just like we are expert in those areas. Unfortunately, during CA, some PYs get seriously sick and they have to run for their lives to the close-by WC. Wow, time runs so fast. 2 hours and 45 minutes flies like a rocket, and it's already 5 PM by the time we finish our activities. Saying goodbye to my amazing CA organizers, I come back to my cabin. Just when I open the door, I see Lido with her excited face, getting ready to have a romantic afternoon by the deck with her special someone, waiting for the sun to set. Oh my, such a lucky girl. At the same time, Umi is still lying in bed tightly. Probably she took so many seasick pills. I hope she can eat something during dinner time. Now it's time to do my own stuff. Let's visit laundry room on 3rd floor. There are only 3 laundry rooms, one for girls, one for boys, and one for NLs and admins. Make sure you use the right laundry room, unless you want to see other genders' underwear. There are about 8 washing machines and 6 dryers in the female laundry room. All the instructions are in Japanese. Somehow I feel like I'm lost in another world. But luckily, there are some kind and nice JPYs who stick some notes on the machine and gave us translation in English. Laundry has never been so easy. Just press this, press that, and I get clean clothes. While waiting for my clothes, I go around exchanging my attire with other PYs for NP. Each NP will have an attire code, and we are all trying to match the code. Normally, they would ask us to wear B attire of other contingents. I'm always excited to wear traditional clothes of other countries, and love to see other PYs in my traditional dress. It's bonding time among us, which makes it feel more like brothers and sisters who have the same wardrobe. Sometimes I also take this time to send postcards back home. Only post office here has Nippon Maru stamps and seals. We might get a Hello Kitty gift box if we buy enough stamps, and we can even send letters to the future, which we will receive 1 year later. Another great thing I love living on board is the bulletin, which acts as our internal email inboxes or text messages. Passing by and checking bulletin every day has become my most favorite habit of the day. Because we have no internet or phone, we need to write each other letters. It's not that we're uncomfortable communicating face to face, it's just more memorable and special when writing something down. Until now, I feel blessed every time I open my CF box at home and see a bag of small notes I receive from other PYs. That's something spoken words can't do. What is more meaningful is that we still keep the habit of writing and sending handwritten letters after CF. In this era of internet and smartphones, you know how special you are to someone when you receive the letters via postmail. Oh, it's the familiar sound again. 6 PM it is, and also dinner time. Getting light. Hello, Mr. Menu Man. Hand spray. Look at the menu. Eggs, fish, veggie. That's all? Oh, wait. Today's special is boiled chicken with chocolate sauce. For real? Also, looks like DG4, Food and Nutrition, is doing their projects already. They kindly remind us to eat what we take and don't waste food because it's a crime. Well, I just have a quick dinner because there is something more fun waiting for me that starts at 6:30 PM. If you are a fan of hot spring, where you can dip yourself into hot and mineral water, relax, let the water go through your skin, into your body, get refreshed for the rest of the day. You can do that every day on board. The only difference with other hot springs you normally know is that you have to take out all clothes. Yeah, that means your undies also. Why? Because it is onsen. or grand bath, Japanese hot spring style that has been popular for years. Of course, we have separate rooms for boys and girls. So if you are a girl, make sure you turn left, not turn right, unless you want to hear the boys scream. It's very hot and high humidity inside onsen room, so I can stay there for only half an hour. First, I have to prepare for NP also. This half an hour looks like the busiest time of the day when most of us are rushing, putting beautiful clothes and accessories on, wearing pretty makeup, and doing gorgeous hair. It sounds easy, but believe me, if you know about girls, there's no such easy and fast thing when it comes to beauty. Oh, it's 7:15 p.m. and somebody is knocking at my door. That must be Lido's special someone. He's always on time or 15 minutes earlier than NP starts because they want to get the front seat. Lido looks beautiful in her dress today, and they happily walk out of the corridor. Oh my god, such a lovely couple. For me, I'm different. Every day I have different date. It's not exactly a date for real because basically we just go together to Dolphin Hall, sit next to each other, and enjoy NP. But it's good to hang out with someone you want to know more or make new friends. Sometimes I don't have a date, but I go with my contingent instead. My contingent really enjoys going to NP all together. We wear matching clothes or we have our special theme on free attire day, like polka dots or stripe pattern, which we call attire E. Bling bling bling! It's NP time. This is the activity that takes up the most time during pre-departure training of each and every contingent. Almost every night on board, 1 hour and 15 minutes will be especially dedicated to one contingent. It is the highlight time for PYs to show the beauty of their country's landscape, the flavorful of their culture, and the vibrance of their lifestyles. In short, it is a night that you will be very proud of yourself, your contingent, and your country. During our NP, I felt like being a superstar when getting on the stage to perform my contingent's traditional dance, and I heard my name was shouted out loud together with hundreds of cameras pointing at me flashing, just like a celebrity. And what's more, at the end of NP, everyone will come to you to take photo, just like they are your biggest fans. You will get tons of compliments no matter how many mistakes you make during your NP. Photo shooting session will take forever if the lights are not dimmed down. Yay! Photo, photo, smile, smile, photo, smile. Oh, by the way, after the act, your photo folder will take up almost all the space of your hard drive, and it takes forever for you to upload them online. Or even you are a type person who wants to keep pictures for yourself, you will still get endless Facebook photo tags from other PYs. Many of them you didn't know or remember when it was taken. At some point, your Facebook friends will ask you some question like when all photos will be uploaded. You won't have one and only answer for that. Never. Wow, it's 9 p.m. Been waking up and active since 7 a.m. Is it the time for us to go to bed? For leader, wow, that is her VA time, which is volunteer activities organized by other contingents, like movie showing, cultural exchanging, or stargazing, or simply just partying. Wow, I'm envious this girl so much, she really knows how to optimize her time on board. For Umi, she's having seasick again, so she will come back to our cabin and sleep. For me, it's time for NP practicing. Did I mention my free time means NP practicing time? Well, one good point about that, we have super bonding time with contingent mates, and that's precious. Besides from NP practicing, I enjoy stargazing the most. Just lie down on the deck, look up, and the whole universe appears in front of your eyes. I can't get this marvelous look at my city because of the light and the noise pollution. And not every night do we have this sparkling sky. It just happens once or twice due to the weather.
Selamat malam. Kita suasana ni tengah ni sebanល្អ
Selamat tidur, mimpi yang indah ya.
ยังจะมีนอนหลับฝันดีเด้อทุกๆคนเข้านอนได้แล้ว
Selamat malam. Selamat Jamaah PY. Malam pagi.
Magandang gabi
Good night.
ราตรีสวัสดิ์ฝันดีนะครับ
Chúc để ngủ ngon.
Wow, it's nightfall already, which means the clock is exactly 11 p.m. That also means no PYs are allowed to stay outside the cabin. Everyone must be inside when the night call ends. But it's also my favorite time spending with my cabin mates. So many things have happened during the day, and it's time for us to update each other. Our topics are so varied, from the guy we suddenly have a crush on to the real ghost that people have been seeing on the ship. That's also our fun time by putting face masks on together and tasting each other's noodle. Sometimes we use that time to pack up for the next day's homestay program or share each other's life stories. Our cabin phone also rings frequently during this time. There could be someone asking for the attire code tomorrow, or someone just want to say goodbye to his special someone and make a deal with her to wake up early for sunrise or exercise tomorrow. For me, I always enjoy spending the rest of my day having quality time with my cabin mate like that. Probably, that's the reason why my cabin mates and me have become great friends or sisters after SSEAYP. Our stories together with Laolabs will never come to an end unless we hear a knock on our door together with a familiar voice. Go to sleep, guys. Without looking at the door's eyes, we know it's the NLs who are doing night patrol, and we might have to go to COC room the next day if we are caught staying up late. It's actually very nice of NLs asking us to sleep on time and have full sleep because the next day is going to be a long day filled with activities also. It's time for us to recharge our bodies and get energized for the next day. Good night, Umi. Good night, Lido. Good night, Dolphin. Good night, PYs, NLs, admins, FSEs, OBSEs. Good night, Nippon Maru. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Xin chào, this is Ann PPY40 and this is Chang PPY40. She drew the whole thing and she made the clip. So I would like to thank you for staying with us until the end of the clip, though this is a very long one. And I would also want to thank the PYs who helped us complete this clip.
We know this clip is mostly about 40th SSEAYP in 2013, but we hope that other PYs in other batch, other countries will find themselves in this clip also. Because it is my SSEAYP, but it is also your SSEAYP. We love you all. Terima kasih sayang. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. Mwah.